In 5, 4, 3, 2, do 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 do.
I know you see somehow the world's gonna. I can't take you serious.
And be so wonderful.
Oh my God. Welcome back to the Review for Few podcast, guys. I'm your host, Avi, and you kind of guessed it. It's Tahriah.
Of course it is me, the elite. What do you mean?
The elite.
The elite. I'm
Wow.
the goat. But I'm a
Bad.
mama goat.
Oh, no, Mama Bear? Aren't Mama Bears stronger than a goat, ain't they?
I didn't ask for that.
Anyways, this week we watched The Woman King. I know I said last week, like, I was going to talk about Creed, but I didn't find my way to the movies this weekend to watch Creed.
I haven't seen that either.
I haven't heard it. I haven't even heard anything really about it also, so it's like maybe it's a good thing I didn't go see it yet.
I mean, I've heard it's good.
I haven't heard Jack. But I mean, I feel like there was like this one post where they were comparison how like all the three like the black characters Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Mayers, and the other female, I always forget her actual name, how they're also like Marvel characters, and I'm like, damn, I honestly didn't think of that.
I think it's pretty cool though.
It is, but it's like the black dudes were the villains when you think about it. There was like a post from like, you know, like the Ant-Man poster, and they're like, a white family bothers some black man. I don't know, it said something, and I'm just like, you can't, nobody could ever just look at something and be like, oh, that's a nice poster. It's like, that white man is bothering that black man. It's like, right?
What we're not gonna do is that.
People are stupid. But it's Women's History Month, so I got some facts for you guys, right?
Women history?
Yeah, it's Women's Month, girl. We're making history right here. So Kamala Harris, you know, she's not only the vice president.
Okay.
Well, they be making fun of her like, always got a silk press.
She really does. Her probably hella damaged.
I mean, she mixed, but it might be.
Why not just get a sew-in or like a frontal?
I don't think America's ready to see a black woman with a sew-in in a high office.
Because to be honest, though, they probably wouldn't even know.
They probably wouldn't, but you know what? Michelle Obama said something like that. Because you know how, like, her hairstyles, like, they look really freaking pretty these days. Like, the braids she be wearing. And I remember somebody asked her, like, oh, why didn't you do hairstyles like this in the White House? And she was like, there was, like, a hairstyle she did where, like, people were just like, oh, my God. And it's like,
I feel like it's hair. Hair is hair. Why
hair
are you,
is
like,
hair.
making hair political?
Yeah, I feel like people saw, I forgot what the hairstyle was, but her hair was like pressed out. It was something. And I feel like people probably saw it as like her being too black, and in the office that kind of represents America, they weren't ready for that. You got to think about like Barack Obama, he ruled during a time when people were still trying to they were still trying to get comfortable with like black people being out here,
having
know what
authority.
I mean? Yeah, not saying like they didn't acknowledge it, but they were still struggling a little bit. And I mean, I kind of understood what she said, because like her hairstyles now, like imagine her wearing box braids in the office. That's mad freaking cute, but somebody's gonna be like, what the hell is that?
That's unprofessional.
Yeah, like, man, look at the military. Look at our hair standards. Like, come on now. That's what you kind of think about. But it just made me think about that.
You say that as you have braids in your hair.
I ain't got box braids in my hair. I've only worn box braids once in the
military.
military.
Box braids take too long to do.
Sure do. Man, my days of box braids over. She graduated from Howard University. Shout out to the HBCUs, and she earned her degree in political science. Sandra Day O'Connor, she was born on March 26, 1930 in El Paso, Texas, and she is known as the first female Supreme Court justice. So before RBG, it was Sandra Day O'Connor, but we love RBG, yeah. And then Ava DuVernay. I always say her last name wrong. Like, I feel like she has like a really cool last name, and she's like so cool. Do you know who she is? I feel like you've seen pictures of her. She just looks so cool. Like, she's like really pretty. When I looked her up, she's 50. She doesn't look like she's 50, but you know what they say about black? Black don't crack. Somebody said black don't crack, but it does expand or spread or something like that. Because there was a picture of Tisha Campbell Martin and Martin Lawrence, and like they were skinny, and now they look swole up. And I was like,
no, that's just because they be eating and not working out. But that's true.
But I was dying.
Some people that get older let themselves go, and I feel like I'm not gonna work out for the rest of my life. When I'm old and ready to just sit on my butt and eat, I'm going to do that.
I'm gonna be old, but I'm also still gonna look good. I gotta
I
look
do
good.
a little walk, but I'm not about to be like
Walk for my husband. Let me see you walk,
shut
walk.
up.
But she's like a really good director. She directed Selma, Black Sugar, A Wrinkle in Time,
A
and
Wrinkle in Time. I love that movie.
yeah, a lot of people don't like that movie.
Haters.
I actually like it. I think I like it because of like all the elements, but it's a really good movie.
I read the book.
Maybe.
I'm a nerd.
Oh, no, I'm glad you said
You know what?
that.
This is why you're struggling with your math homework.
Okay, on to the next. So we watched the movie, The Woman King, which stars Viola Davis. I was surprised, honestly, that it came out on Netflix so soon because it like came out in theaters like last year, November, like late last year it came out. So I was surprised Netflix, snatched that up. But Netflix has a lot of movies out now. They
don't be all good.
They don't look good. They put Burlesque on there.
Anything with Viola Davis is gonna be good, in my opinion.
Period. I mean, this movie, I'm not gonna say it wasn't good, but it wasn't the best movie. I'm not gonna say it was a waste of my time, but it was really just dragging. Like I watched the movie 3 times.
3 times? That's some commitment.
But I watched it 3 times because, like, when I watched the first time, you was on the phone with me. I was not watching.
You were not paying attention at all on your phone, and then thought you was sneaky because I'm not. I see it reflecting in your glasses as you lied to my face.
I was watching the Snapchat videos from this weekend. But I mean, I watched the end of it when I was on the phone with you, or when I got off the phone with you. I watched the end of it, and I was like, let me rewatch it. So I rewatched like the beginning part before I went to bed last night, and then I fell asleep. And then I watched the middle part, and from like how I could put it together, the way I watched it kind of pisses me off because it's like I'm not confused, but it's like weird. Like she was raped by this dude. And then they had said, like, the female army, like, they're all virgins. And I was like, no, they ain't. Because one sis was messing with a little dude. One sis, the little girl, she was messing with, the little biracial dude. And he wasn't even all that attractive. Did you see him?
I like the movie because it focuses on a women role and, like, women empowerment.
Yeah, it does. I think it's a good movie. And I didn't know, like I watched the beginning, but I didn't watch the beginning because when I watched it again today to watch the middle, I didn't really pay attention to the first part when it said it was based on true events. Like this was actually something that really happened in Africa. I was like, well, damn.
I kind of like because it reminds me of like women that protect like the Black Panther.
Yeah, like the Dora Maje.
Yeah.
Boom. Calvin gonna be proud of me. I finally said it right. Okay, stop playing with her.
Anyways,
she gave Viola Davis gave like Okoye vibes from Wakanda, except Viola was more serious, more obviously an older woman, and just more like I'm that like I'm that B.
She was ready to fight. I watched some of like the behind the scenes.
She trained. She said this was the best shape. Like, I would want to be an actor just to get the body. Just so somebody could slay this ass and whip me into shape like that. I'll be down. That's a real boot camp. I don't know what the hell we went to, but that wasn't boot camp.
What do you mean? I was in the best shape of my life before I went and after I got out. I lost a lot of weight, though. That's what made me mad.
I feel like I was a really good weight before I went to boot camp, and then I left boot camp weighing, get ready, guys, 110 pounds. I had no titties. All I had was nipples. Like, don't get me wrong.
Mosquito bites.
It's okay, bitch. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't have boobs to begin with, but man,
you got
no, because like I don't know if it was my mom.
Lemons.
No, please stop talking to me.
Sorry.
I don't know if it was my mom or my auntie, but they like did this to me, and I was so sad. I was so sad. Like they just flicked it, and I was so sad because ain't nothing moved.
Her chest, it don't move.
I was so sad. I'm like, bro. I mean, I gained it back. I feel like I'm at a good weight right now. Like, especially when I look at the pictures from this weekend in my dress. Like, the ass was popping, y'all.
Okay.
I've been doing my squats, though. Like, I do my squats, like, in the morning. And then I'll do it, like, in the evening. I have, like, my little 30-pound kettlebell. And I'll just be, what is it good for? Absolutely. I'm just kidding.
So lame.
But I do my squats. I try to do, like, 10, maybe 20.
You need to be doing at least 25, 4 sets of 25.
Well, I try to do them like, you know how I have like these stupid ass math homeworks, so I try to be like doing them while I'm watching the videos. But bro, the videos are so inconsistent. Like I picked up the weight, I press play on the video, start squatting, over within 5 seconds. I said, come on now, what happened to the hour-long videos that this bitch used to put out? Like it's so tiring.
I can't stand math. I'm so happy I don't have to take that class.
I was just like, oh my god.
My English class is about to start up. Not looking forward to that.
You know I had to double it. Good luck. English is really hard. Freaking Paula struggled in English. We all struggle in English.
I don't think it's hard. It's just like
I think it depends on the teacher.
Writing is very like tedious. I just hope I get a really good professor. Because
I mean, that's why I said I think it depends on the teacher. Because like my teacher, I called her the B word, but at the end of the day, she was actually really helpful. But when it came to like Paula's homework assignment, I'm like, girl, your teacher illiterate teaching literacy. Like, how is that possible? But I just think it depends on the professor and how you go about it. That's all I gotta say. Good luck though. You only gotta take one English?
I take 2.
Me too. I gotta take another.
I should have just did them back to back. Honestly, just get the struggle on and over with.
Sometimes you gotta struggle though.
It's only from March to May though, so it's not that long.
Yeah, they offered me that, but it was like in-person ones, and I was like, oh, but they wanted me to pay out of pocket. And I was like, what happened to FAFSA? And they're like, you could give us back your refund, and your refund will pay for it. And I was like, oh, hell no. But
help me with my FAFSA shit. I still haven't done it.
Oh, my God. Anyways, whatever. It's real easy. Listen up, y'all. This is how you do FAFSA. If you're doing it for the first time, it might be a little bit hard. Make sure you got all your information. Make sure you got your... Are you fucking kidding me? What are you about to do?
Dinner.
I'm gonna
Dinner.
Oh my God, I'm gonna hurt you. FAFSA is real easy. Plus, if you've done it before, it's easier the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, because it just reuses all your information. The only thing that changes is like your tax return info like that. What?
Wait, I lied. Mine is purple.
This bitch is delusional.
Don't think I can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. I got that good set up. I didn't think you actually heard me.
Girl, my ears is working today.
Back to this movie, The Woman King. It was an okay movie. Like, I like seeing women be badass on TV, and I think as we go on in life and through the years, they're changing the way they portray women, how they portray them, the colors. You know, it's very much more diverse these days, and that's cute and all. But for me, this movie just wasn't it for me. Like, I did not like it at all. I would have to give it like a 6 because it was just like, I don't know. It's like at one point, it was like Viola Davis's character story, and then it became the little girl's story. And it's like, it would have been one thing if they focused on the Aji altogether, but they didn't. So I was like mad confused, and it was just...
I mean, I like it. I'm all for action, so anything action related.
I like action, but it just wasn't for me. And the sad part is, like, so I watched the movie, like, the first time, and I'm like, wait a minute. Let me watch the trailer, because you can learn a lot about a movie from the trailer. And I watched the trailer, and I'm like...
The trailer was dope.
The trailer was really fucking awesome. But then watching the movie, it's like... what is... Like, I just didn't understand it. It was just, like, really... I don't know. Maybe it's just not for me. I feel like it is a good movie, but it doesn't fit the intellectual intelligence that I have. Like, I can't grasp it.
It's because you lost on a short bus.
Okay. You're not that much more taller.
That is not what that means.
What is the short bus? Like, on the spectrum? I'm not on the spectrum. I ain't on the spectrum.
Why are you getting so offended?
I ain't on the spectrum.
You've never heard someone be like, oh, you on the short bus, like you're a little slow?
Freaking Pina says that to Stone all the time.
Short bus.
I ain't on no goddamn short bus.
It's not an actual thing. It's a joke.
I don't like your joke.
It's like saying in that moment you sound a little stupid. You sound a little...
All I did was rub my nose. All I did was rub my nose. I'm not sick, y'all. All I did was rub my nose.
Don't be coming in my house all sick.
I ain't sick. Whatever. don't know. What did you like about the movie though? Besides the action, like I can't really.
I just like the action,
bruh. I mean, like it just wasn't like the. I'm not all about relationships in movies because I'm single, so I'm straight hating on everybody else's relationship, right?
Hater.
And it's like I was looking at it, and I'm like, dude ain't even fine. So
maybe to you, to other people, he might be.
Look, the way they had my dude hair pressed out, I'm like, they wasn't doing that in the 1700s. So why y'all did him like that? That hair pressed out was disgusting. Cat Williams himself would not walk around with that silk press.
Yeah, he had a lot of silk press back in the day. He had a lot.
Cat Williams himself would not walk around with that silk press. I don't know. It was just like it wasn't it for me.
I mean, yeah, the hair. It wasn't giving
for the guys. Now I'll say one thing: them female braids, I like them because you know how like back in the olden days, like the braids show like patterns and like paths. So I feel like all their braids, like I don't know if you pay attention to it, but all their hairstyles were unique to each female. And I was like, that's kind of cool.
That takes time and planning too.
Yeah, if you like look at it, like everybody's hair was actually braided down except Viola. She had like the cute ass mohawk, and it was like that's really cute. Like it actually fits her. And it also had the guy from like I think Star Wars, John Boyega, the black guy who's the king.
I don't know his name. He had like the fade, right?
Yeah, I know he's from Star Wars. You'll never get me watching that. But
he's from Star Wars and Pacific Rim. I think that's a movie.
Oh my god, be more nerdy.
Why are you hating?
Pacific Rim is a nerd movie too.
I love that movie. What about Battleship?
Nerd. I mean, if you want to play the game, we can play the game.
No. Like, wait, is that the name of the movie? Battleship or Battlefront or Rihanna?
I think it's called Battleships.
Love that movie.
Love that movie.
Love it.
She loves that movie, guys.
Love it. She should be in more movies.
Rihanna?
I definitely think. Yeah. Rihanna. Yeah, that is her name.
She is. I think my favorite movie she was in was in Ocean's
8. Love that movie too.
That was a
You should do your podcast on Ocean's 8.
Bruh, not you giving ideas on air.
I know it's an old movie, but
the show is not about reviewing the most current things.
Oh.
This movie came out last year. That's not technically current.
Oh, well, we can talk about Ocean's 8 too.
Let's have Ocean's 8. It's like 2 weeks from now we could do Ocean's 8 because Ocean's 8 was really good. It had Rihanna, it had Aquafina, it had
Sandra Bullock.
It had Kate Blanchett. It had
Anne Hathaway.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Love Anne Hathaway.
I love all of them. Anne Hathaway's like an icon. She has some really good friends.
And she still looks the same from Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
I know they're going to come out with Don't Crack. Anne Hathaway don't
she don't crack. Man, I heard they're coming out with another one. If they came out with another one, I'd be so excited. But Julie Andrews said like she's okay sitting down. And it's like if you don't get your old ass up and act in this damn movie, they're like, she was like, I mean, she had a point. She's like, oh, the queen's probably like dead by now. And I'm like, yes, but you're not. So come on, bitch. Like, it'll be really fun. But I mean, that is actually a really good movie. I gotta find it. Maybe it's on Amazon. But Amazon be pissing me off. Talking about I gotta pay for stuff. Like I don't already pay for the subscription.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
I have one right here.
Are you beat the up?
Yeah.
Aww.
It's okay. She got some battle scars too.
Man, we don't talk about them battle scars. Anyways, the movie had some really good actors and actresses. I feel like when it comes to movies that have rape and portray like the African lifestyle and the accents, it's like, oh, okay, that's really cute.
I think I like it because it was like, I think they try to make it as authentic
as
like
awesome.
With the like culture and everything as possible.
Like they didn't have shoes on, right?
I don't think so.
Like I was trying to pay attention to it. I'm like, I don't think they have shoes on. I've always had that. I've always had it. A dog attacked me. It was Stormy. This is from like last year.
Stormy,
baby.
Look just like mommy.
But I mean, overall, this show was just like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I expected a lot from it because when this movie first came out, I was like, oh, I want to go see it. And now that I've watched it, it's like, thank God I ain't paid no money to go watch this.
I'm never going to pay no money to go watch nothing. I'm very cheap.
Oh, we know.
First of all, shut your ass up.
Oh, we know.
I have to be cheap. I have a child. I spend my money on him. He comes first. And then I make time for myself.
That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, you just be blowing it because you ain't got no responsibilities.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Money in the bank account. Hold up now. Money in the bank account. Money in the bank account.
You got a few bills, but you ain't got more bills than me.
And I'm thankful. Hallelujah.
Girl, I wish I had like a phone bill and that's it.
I pay half my phone bill, my car bill, my internet bill, my credit cards. I think that's everything. Your girl's awesome out here. Thank you.
And then you just be on Amazon splurging.
I don't buy everything on Amazon. I have a lot of different wish lists on Amazon.
I was about to say, I know if I go looking at wish lists, it's full.
Yeah, I have a lot. I have a wish list for the podcast. I have a wish list for like when I get my house. I have a wish list for things I want, but I can't buy right now because it's not really a necessity. I have things like, I don't know.
I mean,
it's like another list.
I think I'm looking for a mixer.
Like a KitchenAid? Them KitchenAids are expensive because I like shopping around them.
I was looking at the prices and I was just like,
they're like $300. I mean, you can always like Target. Target always having good deals.
Yeah, because you're like, I want to make Kaden a birthday cake because birthday's next month.
Oh, little Kaden, Waden, Aiden, Maiden, Hayden's gonna be 1.
Yeah.
Little demon child.
Don't be talking about my baby.
I wonder where he gets it from.
I'm such a sweetheart.
My Lord, you're on fire right now.
I am the Lord.
You are literally on fire.
God's child.
I am literally witnessing a human being on fire.
Okay, I am living for the Lord, as Medea said.
You are living for the
Lord.
devil. Cause what the hell?
First of all, if I went to hell, the devil would be kissing my feet. I would bitch the devil straight up. Be like, you better set me up, or I'm in charge. Period.
What just happened?
He was like, you gonna burn in hell for all eternity. I'm be like, who? Not me. Let me stop before I get smited.
Bruh, you ever be like thinking like the big man probably just up there like, wait till you get here.
I'd be like, hey God, what's...
If you do all these things like, wait till you get here now. Wait till you get here.
You go walking like, hey.
He's like, nah.
How y'all doing?
You remember March 7th, 2023 when you said this?
But I didn't say that.
Who said that?
Did I?
Did I? You know what TikTok I'm obsessed with since you just brought it in my head?
The goat?
Capybara. It's not a goat. It's a capybara. Capybara.
I seen that yesterday and I was so confused.
They're so
and
cute.
It's capybara.
Bruh, I'm saying it right. Capybara.
Whatever.
They're so cute. Like, I liked them before Encanto.
And you came empty-handed.
You damn right.
The disrespect.
You damn right. Here, you want some water?
No,
swallow. I'm going to give you some solid advice my mom used to always tell me. Swallow your saliva.
I hate when my mom said that. Swallow your spit. I'm thirsty. Swallow your spit. I'm hungry. We got food now.
What was that? I'm done.
Do we?
Do you got McDonald's money? Do you?
I can't wait until I'm driving one of my parents around somewhere. Oh, stop right here. Let's get something to eat. Do you got this money?
Drive right past it. You see it?
We got food in the house. Oh, I was paying. Do you got gas money for me to stop? We got food in the house.
Is he driving? Nah.
I'm gonna say my dad says he'll be like, click, call you back, keep it pushing.
Bro, but I mean, this movie I didn't like it, but I did like the fighting scenes because let's be real, Viola Davis at the end of the day, she is
committed.
Yeah, and I mean, the fighting scenes were like really, really nice. Which one was it? She killed. Oh, spoiler alert! She killed the guy who like raped her. And it was like very rewarding. And you could tell it was. And then some colonizer tried to come out of somewhere and shoot her. And that's when the little girl shot his ass. Shot him dead. Dead in the face. Dead right there. In the sand. Can't breathe. No resuscitation.
You have issues. He's
Very much so.
weird.
Very much so. But overall, it's an okay show. Would I ever watch it again? No. But I mean,
I give it like a 7.
A 7.
7.
If you're giving it a 7 and I'm giving it a 6, then our scale is completely messed up.
I'll give it an 8.5.
How's this? I'll give it like a 5.
I'll give it an 8.5.
You still gonna stay with 8?
Yeah. 8.
An 8.
Solid 8.
A solid.
It's
8.
my opinion. Damn.
It's my opinion. You know that TikTok?
Yeah, and they're just.
It's from like the Housewives, I think. Crazy ladies. Next week, we're watching this show.
What show?
So I never really liked this show. No, I never liked this show.
Let me see.
But like I watched it with Grace this weekend, the second season, but when we were getting ready for the club. So now it's like I gotta finish it because the second season was actually interesting. I didn't like the first season. It was just like, now I know I'm a young individual and I probably shouldn't be saying this, but it was just like too much sex. Like it was just too much. Like what are we doing with our life? And it was just like the female character, she was pissing me off because it's like she's a married woman, she got 2 kids, you know, she got this loving husband, and she over here fantasizing, effing her ex. And it's like, he in the past, girl, leave him in the past, but you know, he real fine, so bring him to a sister, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
But it was just like, and she was just like fantasizing about him, and then me and Grace were watching it, and I was like, it was just very shocking watching the second season. It was like really good. I don't think you would like it.
Why?
I don't think you would like the first season.
Because it's sex related?
It's not because it's sexual. I literally said it's not just because about sex related. I literally said because I don't like the female character.
Oh. I mean.
But the second season, from what I've seen so far, I actually like it. I might have to dive.
I mean, I'm more into sci-fi and action and like mystery or like crime shows.
Mm.
So it's like.
It's like, I don't know. It's like the show's like.
Drama.
I mean, it's like a little bit of everything, honestly. And I mean, you have the stereotypical mom berates daughter relationship and all that dumb stuff. But it's like, it's a really, let me not say that. I'm going to say it one more time. I didn't like the first season. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm never going to review this show. The show came out like sometime last year. But I was like, I don't care for the season. Now, there are some things in this show that look very nice, if you know what I mean. But, overall, it wasn't. Oh my God, not that.
Oh,
you're nasty.
Sorry,
but like overall, I feel like the second season, like the first 3 episodes so far, are actually like really good. But I mean, the first season was a drag. So I mean, we'll see what happens. It's on Netflix. So is The Woman King. So if you want to go watch The Woman King, it's on Netflix. And Sex Life is also on Netflix. It's trending in the top 3. So go ahead and check it out, guys. Before we close out the show today, I got 3 more esteemed womans for you. Patsy Takamento Mink. She was the first woman of color and Asian American to be elected to Congress. And she was a native to the beautiful, just so scenic land of Hawaii. Elizabeth Cady Stanton was a women's rights activist, and she became a huge figure during the women's rights activist and suffrage movement. So thank you, ma'am. And then Eleanor Roosevelt, she wasn't only the first lady, but she marched along for others, for all rights and sexes. Like, I kind of look at Eleanor Roosevelt as like, she was Michelle Obama before there was Michelle Obama. That's just how I see it, because she was technically black. She was biracial, Eleanor Roosevelt. So that's how I see it. You got any tidbits, anything to say?
I don't have any fun facts. You should have told me to get some together.
You don't have to have any fun facts. You can throw a fact out. You're a woman, so it counts as a woman fact.
Throw a fact out. If I throw a fact out, you're gonna get mad because it's gonna be so weird. But I think it's funny.
I don't want to hear it, but tell the listeners.
All right, fun fact, guys, and really think about this. Brushing your teeth is the only time you clean your skeleton. Mic drop.
What?
Brushing your teeth is the only time you clean
That's not
your
even
skeleton.
a fact. That just sounds like a corny ass joke.
But am I wrong?
Capybara. I had to think about it. I mean, That's a really
I'm
dumb
trying to think
fact.
of. Shut up.
It's a dumb fact.
It's not really a fact, but it's just.
It's a Tahriah. It's a Tahriah fact.
Okay, Diabia.
Do another one. I actually want to hear another one now. I'm probably still gonna be annoyed.
You are gonna be annoyed. You gotta let me think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything.
You know, in the very first episode, that's what you say, like in the very first episode. I don't know why.
Was that in your first episode?
Yeah, we did manifest. And so every time I go to post a new video, that's the one I have on my page, and it automatically starts the video. So all I hear is like all the time, and it always makes you laugh. You don't got another one?
I don't think so.
Did you know? Oh, I think I already said it. I'm saying it. Did you know there's a proper way for a female to pee? And it's supposed to be like, you know how dudes be sitting on the bench like at basketball games? That's the proper way to pee. Because that's how you empty your piss. If you sit straight back up.
Your urine?
Bruh.
Bladder?
If you sit straight back up, you're not really emptying it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you know what? That makes sense. Because not to get all up in my business, but when I be at work and I be squatting with my awesome ass legs. Because it be just drip, 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 drip. And I'm like, can we stop peeing?
That reminded me of the fucking Encanto movie.
Encanto? Yeah. Oh my god. All these Encanto references.
We don't talk about bird. No. Sorry.
Capybara. I'm just gonna keep saying it's gonna be my ringtone, so be prepared. You're gonna call me, all you're gonna hear is Capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara. Capybara.
We're gonna play something for them. Oh my god, let me show you this picture of Kaden.
You're gonna play something?
No, this was this morning.
That boy look mad as
he was watching some TV show. I don't even know what it was. He was watching something, and then like they just started doing something, and then he was just like, "The heck?"
That boy.
Here we go. Here we go. Wait for it.
Oh, bless you.
Nah, Caden's a character.
Caden's
gonna grow up to be an icon.
You wanna know what my freaking mother asked me 2 days ago? When are you gonna have another baby? Like, what?
When are you? Since it's out there on the table, and
when am I gonna have another baby? I want to try for a baby girl when my son turns like.
3. I know you're not about to say 3. What the what?
I have to. I'm in school.
Man,
I'm in school, and my first pregnancy sucked, and I was a big ass bitch.
Oh, you know, Downs keeps sending the videos.
I know, and I was just like,
I keep looking at it like, who the hell is that? And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't even look like me. I look at it and I'm just like, she always takes me, she's like, ee, and I'm just literally sitting there, big ass belly just.
Bloated. Looking like a, what's that thing called? A beluga whale? A beluga whale. There we go.
Get out of my house. You don't have to disrespect me like that.
I mean, 3-4 years is fine, I guess. But I feel like I would try for a kid after the first one's like 2 years old.
You don't have kids yet, so don't even say that
2 years
foolishness
old.
until you actually have a child, and then you see why you don't want to have. I don't really want to have kids back to back. Like, yeah, have back to back, just knock them out of the way. I don't give a fuck.
I didn't say have
it
it back to back.
I'm not doing that shit.
No, but like a 2 years age gap is not that bad.
No, because like you don't want to have a newborn and then have a freaking toddler, and they're terrible too.
But a 3-year-old's a toddler too.
Yeah, but he's gonna turn 4 and then be in preschool.
Because then you gotta think, do you want a third one?
Girl, if I have a boy and a girl, I am done. If it's a boy and a boy, I'm still done because I'm not gonna have a house full of men.
You say that.
You're fine on her.
But I don't believe you.
I might try for another time, like my third child. And if it's still a boy, I'm not having any more kids. I'm getting my fucking tubes tied. I will get a hysterectomy.
Not gonna lie, I feel like you're gonna have a solid 4 or 5 kids.
Girl, bye. I don't like kids. I don't like them that much.
I feel like I don't know. I could see the future.
Why do you see me with all them kids?
You have this really good motherly presence. Like I can't imagine you just stopping at, bruh.
Thank you.
Oh my god. This is why I don't give out compliments.
I mean, I pride myself on being a good mother. I have to because my mom was like,
That's why I feel like you would be like a really good mom to 4 or 5 kids. Like
I
my
would.
mom wished she had more
I would
kids.
treat all my kids equally, and I would be there for them and support them and give them everything that I did not have. Because I'd be damned if I just
And
neglect
that's
my kids and,
cute.
just leave them on the side of the road one day and be like, deuces, and then, just happen to get hit by a truck and then, oh, well.
Whoa, did you just trauma dump?
I really just did trauma
Whoa.
dump. She was okay. But I was like, well, you shouldn't have left us. That's what you get. And then she came back home and I was just like, oh,
You need Eliani.
how your leg
fix
feel?
my life. You need Eliani because your life needs some fixing. That
She needs some fixing. Girl, I'm fine. I mean, she didn't want to be there for me. That's fine.
in denial.
What
Did Wendy Williams say? Denial is a river in Egypt. Your mother abandoned you. I'm just kidding. Let me not do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
This is our last episode together.
No.
I'm going to go cry once you leave.
No,
I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck.
I'm dead. Guys, so like as you guys all know, my birthday was last week. So I went out this weekend and we stayed at an Airbnb and whatever. And I woke up. Okay, so story time, right? We were playing Just Dance the night before, right? We went to bed and we were a little tipsy. And I remember Paula turned the AC down. I do remember that. Mm-hmm. And we ended up going to bed. So I went to bed and me and Grace were sleeping together. And we're just dying. We're like, it's so fucking cold. We're just dying. So eventually, like, I finally, like, wake up. It was, like, maybe, like, 8 in the morning. Because I'm just weird like that. I wake up early. And I just, like, shuffle my way downstairs. I'm like, what is this AC on? Because I am dying. Girl.
What was it on?
This shit was on 62 degrees, AC full max blowing. I said,
I was
hell
running their
no.
light bill up.
I said, oh, hell no. Like, I was so upset. I was like, oh, hell no, it's so cold. Go back upstairs. I'm like, Paula. She woke up. Huh? I said, it's so cold. I said, me and Grace were dying all last night. So then I go ask Taran and Mark and V, and they're like, no, we were perfectly warm last night. It was fine. I said, there's no way. We were dying. We were literally dying. They're like, maybe it's the sheet you have. And we're like, no. We were straight up like, I had to cover my face because it was just so cold. Like, it was so cold. And they're like, y'all could have cuddled. And I'm like, I don't think our bodies would have allowed us to cuddle with how cold it was. Like, it was just like, we were just suffering in silence.
But
it was so cold.
Cuddled. That's true. Y'all could have cuddled.
We could have cuddled. We did cuddle eventually. We just kind of hugged it. But Grace is like the best sleeping partner ever. But it's like, it was mad cold. And I almost died of hypothermia because Miss Pauletta Stone turned the AC down to 62 degrees.
Thermia.
No. I was like, oh my God. It was a fun weekend and all, but oh my God, I almost died. Man.
I don't think you would have got hypothermia. I don't think it was that serious because 62 is not that cold.
You gotta think, like, it was 4 bedrooms. It's a pretty big house. And I don't know why. We were in the master bedroom. And it's like, I don't know, maybe like the master bedroom just gets all the AC. But it was really freaking cold. And when I walked into like everybody else's room, it was kind of warm. So I'm like, yeah, somebody was trying to kill us. You got any last sentiments, tidbits?
Nah. I'm ready to go to bed. It is 7:40. I'm so old.
I'm ready to go to bed. As always, thank you guys for listening to the Review for Few podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe down below to keep up the views. And if you like want to like throw out some suggestions, that's what the comments are for, you know?
But
throw it out there.
If you want to be a hater,
we won't tolerate that.
Actually, we don't care because
your comment
you're
gonna
technically
get deleted.
contributing anyway if you comment. So
nah, I delete them now.
Yeah, there'll be people they'll like
my cousin.
Oh,
straight delete that. Like, I'm not playing.
That's different. But if you want to be a hater, haters benefit people that are trying to like make it. If you
What,
guys didn't know
like
that.
Cardi B said,
Yeah.
my haters elevate me, because the haters still listen to your shit, and it's like, you listening.
Just like the
That's
haters
all
still
that
gonna watch
counts.
it. So.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. But you guys, if you guys have any suggestions, anything like that, just throw it out there. If you just want to show love to me, to Tahriah, to any of my guest hosts, just show some love. If you want like their
If you want to see
Instagram
more of
handle,
me, put it in the comments down below because I know I'm great. That is all. Thank you.
I'm deceased. Anyways, as always, thank you guys. Ring the wine bell. They made a joke that was the sex bell. Yeah, so happy listening, y'all.